Welcome to part 1 of the Introduction Overview for the Cataloging course. I hope you enjoy this exercise, and I'm sorry we aren't able to complete it in person this semester. I've racked up quite the collection of playing cards in preparation. As you see in the instructions, you're given the complete freedom to decide how you would organize and arrange the playing cards as if you were starting a library archive collection from scratch. There are many things to consider as you devise a plan, such as how you would like to see it done from your own experience with libraries, and how your decisions will impact users of the collection. There is a wide variety of decisions that need to be made in arranging and organizing a collection. Next time you use a library archive collection, try to take notice of little details like the height of shelves in comparison to the things on them, empty spaces on shelves, what books are near each other, proximity of certain collections to service points, what information is contained in the catalog that led you to materials of interest, etc. Being students of librarianship will bring a lot to your attention that you wouldn't otherwise notice as a casual user of a library collection. And for those focused on areas related to archives, you will see where they diverge from libraries and where they intersect. In this video, I'll be approaching the topic of modern library cataloging from several broader perspectives, looking a lot at how it fits into the field as a whole, affecting a lot more than just the catalog. First, the side of librarianship where we live. Technical services, usually referred to colloquially as tech services or even TS, is where all aspects of libraries intersect. We do all these things in technical services. We bring stuff in, we describe it, we organize it, we provide access to it, and we fix it up nicely physically. Technical services includes acquisitions. We may acquire things by buying them outright. That process may include what is called firm orders, where an item is selected intentionally by a collection developer. It may include standing orders, where it is assumed we will buy the whole set of something, or something that comes periodically, such as magazines and journals, so they come automatically. Collections also rely on approval plans to charge vendors and distributors with automatically sending anything that fits within certain parameters, such as subject, call number range, or publisher. We may also acquire things through gifts in kind from donors. Those donors may be known, may connect with the library through a philanthropic pursuit, may be regular users of the collection, or may want to add to collections known for certain aspects of their own collection. Gifts may also be dropped off at a library anonymously, often showing up in a book drop. Also with acquisitions is the act of receiving those items as they come into the collection. That is usually unboxing shipments from vendors, making sure that the packing slips match and invoices are paid, ensuring they show up preliminarily in the library catalog, and are routed through the appropriate channels to get into users' hands. Once it's here, we describe it in the library catalog so users can find it. That's where the core of cataloging fits in, as we make sure that users can find the items based on their search criteria. To do so, we write descriptions of the items, letting users know a lot about them so that they can decide whether an item is something they need. That is the crux of this course, so we won't dwell on this slide. We organize the materials we get through various classification systems, like the Library of Congress classification system, which is most common in academic libraries, the Dewey Decimal classification system, mostly found in public libraries now, and accession number order, meaning the order in which items got added to the collection. There are also specialized systems that meet the needs of certain collections or situations. For example, the Book Industry Study Group's BISAC system is used by bookstores. Answer is used for sound recording collections, and SLC is used in elementary school libraries. You may also encounter systems only used locally for a collection, such as the Delerma system that is used here at IU Bloomington for the sound and video recordings in the Cook Music Library. In this course, we will focus primarily on the Library of Congress classification system. In my own work, I oversee the development and maintenance of the Delerma classification. In technical services, we also take care of our stuff to make sure it lasts. We bind things so that they can withstand the wear and tear of use. That binding may be done by a commercial bookbinder, such as the Houchin Bindery or the HF Group. It may be done in-house, which can be common for putting pamphlets or thin materials into hard covers. And when something gets damaged, we often fix it ourselves, whether that is taping a torn page or erasing pencil marks. We also ensure everything is set with its location so staff and users know where to look for it. We also enable the loan periods of materials so circulation staff know whether things can leave the library and for how long. A lot of that is tied to how various user types are defined. For example, there are different permissions for undergraduates than there are for graduates, or for teaching faculty, or even for library staff. Those permissions may differ between library branches as well. Interlibrary loan is also part of our access management. We may take requests for materials from other libraries, let them know what we'd like to borrow, and facilitate the shipping. And vice versa, intercepting similar requests from other libraries, connecting their users with our collections. Permissions also apply for loan periods and user types in these interactions.